As someone who has interviewed hundreds of candidates, I can tell you the moment an interview often falls apart. It is not a technical question, it is not the salary negotiation. But this may surprise you. This is the motivation question which the candidate fails to answer correctly. I have seen it countless times. An amazing candidate, confident and prepared, suddenly goes blank. They start mumbling cliches about loving challenges or being driven by success. Frankly, those answers are disappointing. They tell me nothing. If you have ever struggled to answer this question without sounding generic, this video is for you. I am going to give you a framework that turns this dreaded question into your single biggest strength. Proving your personal drive is a perfect match for the company. Section 1. Why this question can make or break your interview. So before we get into the framework, let's discuss why hiring managers are so obsessed with this question. It feels philosophical, but it is one of the most strategic questions you will face. We are not asking for your life's purpose. We're trying to figure out three very specific things. First, we want to check your self-awareness. Candidates who can clearly explain what drives them come across as more focused, mature, and professional. They understand their own internal operating system. As the author Daniel Pink explains in his book, Drive, true motivation often comes from autonomy, mastery, and purpose. Knowing which of these fuels you is a massive advantage. Second, the manager is trying to predict your long-term performance. An employee whose personal motivations line up with the day-to-day work is going to be more productive and engaged. The manager wants to see if you. And third, this is the most critical part. The manager is looking for a culture fit. When I ask what motivates you, I am listening to see if your values click with the values of the company. As the leadership expert Simon Sinek famously said, people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. In an interview, the manager is not just buying your skills, they are investing in your why. A generic answer tells the manager you either do not know what you want, or you have not bothered to learn what the company is looking about. This question is not a trap, it is an open door. The interviewer is inviting you to tell them a story about why you belong there. And with the right strategy, you can walk right through it. So how do you build that killer answer? It is not about memorizing a script. It is about having a game plan to build a response that is authentic, relevant, and compelling. We are going to use a simple but highly effective three-step framework. The steps are: 1. Align with the role and company. 2. Prove it with past success. And 3. Showcase your hunger for growth. This framework ensures your answer is not just good, but memorable and directly tied to the job you are trying to land. Let's break it down. Step 1. Align with the role and company. First, you must anchor your motivation in the reality of the job. The biggest mistake candidates make is giving an answer that could apply to any job on the planet. Your goal is to show why your motivation is a perfect fit for this role at this company. This means doing your homework. Start with the job description. This is your treasure map. Highlight the verbs and outcomes that genuinely excite you, and which is also mentioned in the job description. You may like hiking, but if this is not the role mentioned in the job description, you do not have to mention it. Next, research the company's mission and values. Go beyond the About Us page. Look at recent press releases, shareholder letters, or their social media. Do they champion innovation, community impact, or customer obsession? Find the overlap between what they value and what you find fulfilling. Let's look at an example. A generic, weak answer is, I'm motivated by achieving goals and feeling like I did a good job. That tells the manager nothing. Now, let's use step 1 to transform it for a software engineer role at a company that values collaboration and clean code. A strong aligned answer sounds more like this. I am deeply motivated by collaborative problem solving. I thrive on the process of working with a team to break down a complex challenge and build an elegant, efficient solution. I read the job description which emphasis on writing clean, maintainable code, and that really resonates with me. I also saw your company's engineering blog post about your transition to microservices architecture and the kind of collaborative, forward-thinking work described there is exactly what drives me professionally. See the difference? The first answer is forgettable. The second is specific, proves you did your research, and connects your drive directly to the job and the company's own work. Step 2. Connect to a past success. Saying what motivates you is good. Proving it is what gets you the job. Step 2 is about backing up your claim with a concrete story. This makes your answer believable and memorable. Anyone can say they are a team player, but a story that shows it is 1,000 times more powerful. Think of a time in a past role when you felt completely engaged and proud of your work. What made that moment so fulfilling? Was it fixing a persistent bug? Seeing a project through from concept to launch? Helping a teammate succeed? That feeling is the core of your motivation. Now, you just need to wrap it in a short, compelling story. Let's build on our software engineer example. You have already said you are motivated by collaborative problem solving. Now, prove it. Here's how you could add your story. I'm deeply motivated by collaborative problem solving. Continue with the strong opening from step 1. For example, in my previous role, our team was struggling with a legacy system that was causing frequent outages. Instead of just patching the recurring issues, I organized a series of workshops where we mapped out the entire system. I brought in data on the failure points and facilitated a discussion that led to a plan for a phased refactor. It was incredibly rewarding to see everyone contribute their expertise, and the project ultimately reduced system downtime by 90%. That process, turning shared frustration into a shared solution, is the kind of challenge that truly drives me. This story is your evidence. It demonstrates your technical skills, your leadership, and your collaborative spirit without you having to just list them. It proves your motivation is real because you have a history of acting on it. The final step is to connect your motivation to the future. Great candidates are not just motivated to do the job today. They are driven to learn, grow, and take on new challenges. This is what Daniel Pink calls mastery. Hiring managers want people who will evolve with the company. And showing you are driven by growth is a massive green flag that you are a good long-term investment. This part is about showing your curiosity and commitment to getting better. You can talk about wanting to learn new technologies, gain new skills, or take on more responsibility in the future. Let's finish our answer by adding this final layer. Here's the full 3-step answer. I'm deeply motivated by collaborative problem solving. Continue with the strong opening and story from steps 1 and 2. That process of turning shared frustration into a shared solution is what truly drives me. Section 3. Conclusion. Looking forward, I'm also highly motivated by growth. I was excited to see this role involves working with Go, which is a language I have been learning in my personal time. The opportunity to not only apply my current skills in a collaborative environment, but also to develop new ones and achieve mastery in areas that are critical to your team's future is a huge motivator for me. I am looking for a place where I can grow with the company, and this role seems like a perfect fit for that. Let's pull it all together. The 3-step framework for nailing the what motivates you. Question. First, align with the role and company. Do your homework. Connect your drive to the job description and the company's real-world work. Second, prove it with past success. Don't just tell me, show me. Use a specific story to give concrete proof. And third, showcase your desire for growth. Connect your motivation to the future to show you're a long-term investment. The next time you are in an interview and you hear those words, you will not panic. You will have a powerful, authentic story that proves you are the perfect fit. You will not just have an answer, you will have your greatest strength. If this was helpful, like, share, and comment on this video. Do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I drop new videos every week with clear, actionable tips to help you crush your interviews and land that dream job. Thanks for watching. Now go get that offer.